Hey everybody, welcome back, Falcon, Convoy. Alrighty, so, we got the very first objective out of the way already, which is good. Unfortunately, this vehicle, the convoy that we have right now, can only carry one of them at a time, so it means that we can't do any other main objective until we come back to the ship and drop this one off. So we're gonna have to do multiple trips. That is the downside to this convoy over here, because it doesn't carry that much, so that means a lot of extra fuel wasted in the process, because you have to come back to the spaceship over and over and over to drop off the, things. I didn't really consider that when I chose this convoy, but it's there, and I'm not too happy about it, but I just realized it right now when I was looking at this here. Alrighty, so we have that, we have to come back and drop it off, which is fine. Now, along the way, we still have this Bearded Bunny Raiders mission, which we're not going to do right now. The only thing we are actually focused on right now, I have to say, is going to be the nearest camp. We need to find a way to either get some more fuel, and also heal up our units, because fuck X is doing pretty bad over here. And also, if you guys checked out the last episode, I'm going to say, excuse me, what is this main objective here? What are you supposed to be? Oh, no, I'm not down for... Well, you know what? We could trigger this mission without necessarily getting into a fight, though, if I'm right, for the stem bolts. Right? Yeah, okay, well, that's fine. Good. Let's me actually bypass it. That's perfectly okay. Let me go to the nearest camp, then. So if you guys caught the last episode, you saw that bullshit that went down at the end right there. I beat the, well, I unlocked a new convoy, I think, as well. So that's cool and everything. We unlocked a new convoy by beating the pirate raider dude, whatever the fuck he was. But when we finished the mission, the game would not stop. A strange ticking noise is coming from one of your vehicles. When you check it out, it seems that the fuel pressure regulator. Ignore it. There's no time for repairs. Easily fixed with 10 scrap. Man, we only have 74. We need to do some healing. You know what? I'd rather play it safe than sorry, though. Let's go ahead and do that. Alrighty. It's unfortunate, but so be it. Where's our camp? Our camp is still down that way. We could just, instead of going all the way around, just go through here. I'm going to do that, because it doesn't seem like this off-roading is going to be too bad, because it's not going up any sort of, actual slopes and heights. We're down to 11 fuel now, so now I am worried. I see the camp, we're at 9. I see the camp, we're at 7. Oh, God. Torvak wants a checkpoint. I'm not going to pay you shit. So, you know what? I don't mind fighting you, because it'll give me actually a little bit more fuel to get to where I'm going. Now, as long as we avoid any damage with our unit, we should be okay, I wouldn't say, right? We have at least 3 dudes coming up right now. That's okay, I could deal with 3. Let's actually focus on 1 as we normally do, though. So let's say we go after this bad boy over here. So, fire over here, and then you'll come down over here and do much of the same. And then we'll put up our shield with our convoy over here so he doesn't take any damage meanwhile. Excuse me, let's not come after this individual because he's a little bit hurt. Alright, let's not be dicks, raiders, okay? Or Torvak, whoever you might be, whatever your name might be. We only have 3 of them to deal with, luckily, so that's not too bad. Alrighty, one of them is down. Let's actually start progressing forward. We want to go after Beam Dude over here. And if we get to the... Oh, shit. Of course. Hey, move up. And you move up. Thank you. Alrighty, so over here, and then you over here. Now, if we could get ourselves over to... If he lays a mine, it's gonna hurt his friend, right? Maybe he doesn't care, though, so there is that. Alrighty, that's gonna be Mine Dude over here. Can we still attack Mine Dude without moving? No, it does seem like we have to move a bit forward here. So let's come down. You have an attack on him, perfect, and you are still attacking him, so he's fine. Alrighty, everybody's getting some shots in, perfect. He should be going down pretty soon. You probably are out of his range now, so let's push you a bit forward. He might lay a mine. If he does, he just did right now. Go forward, and then you go up. Excellent. It's like a choreographed dance, just moving everybody when they have to go moved. It's fucking beautiful, if you ask me. Let's move up here, just to be safe. Alrighty. We got enough fuel to get to the camp, and we got 42 more scrap to mess around with, too. You find a sizable amount of ill-gotten parts. Oh, 60 more. That was definitely worth it, which is good because, Jesus, we needed some scraps to repair definitely as well. So now I'm feeling a lot better about this run. We've definitely overcome it because initially, even though we got Ashley to start off, which helped us out a bit, it was still looking a little bit grim right there for a second. Alrighty. Repair time. We also have this extra weapon right now, the heavy beam laser, which costs us 120 to buy, so it better be worth my time. Who wants to take this weapon is the real question right now. This is going to be HP damage 4. I got to pay more attention to this stuff to see exactly what it affects. This is going to be a bigger version of the medium beam laser, cannot miss, so that's good. I like the fact that it can't miss. Shots 30, HP damage 4, DPS 17. It doesn't do any armor piercing damage though, which is the downside to it. You don't do any armor piercing. Yeah, that's the reason why we weren't doing much damage against the convoy. At least we weren't really bringing his shields down fast enough. You had one, right? No, you're actually missing a weapon. You only have 2, huh? Alrighty, here's what we do. You're obviously a really good unit, so I'm going to say you definitely should have the heavy guns here. But let's try to make a well-rounded team. So let's remove this gun off of you. Who are you supposed to be? You are... Which one are you? What's your fucking name, dog? You're Bad Mama Jamma. Alrighty, Bad Mama Jamma, you have the perfect name for this gun right here. So I'm going to give you that. I'm going to trust you with that, so don't die. Because if you die, I lose that weapon, and I'm not too happy about it. Let's give you that. Alrighty, so now you have at least 2 weapons to deal with. Obviously not as amazing as the one I was going to give you initially, but we want to kind of get an even-rounded team over here. So now we have 166 scrap left over. Let's do some healing. That's going to be the important part right now. Heal up, and heal up. And same with the convoy as well. That's going to be kind of important. Maxing out. You know what? I'm going to hold off on the maxing right now. So we have 10 fuel. Next thing we need is actually some fuel as well. We could probably buy... What are you a weapon for? Why are you grayed out? Are you for the EMP blaster? Oh, the EMP blaster. I miss you so much. I hate not having an actual attack with my convoy. This would actually help us out in terms of bringing down shields as well. You know what? Let's try to buy the 70, huh? It hurts to do it. I'd rather get some upgrades, but you know what? I think that's going to put me under the limit, right? So let's definitely buy this. That should be for the convoy, right? Is that what the C stands for now? Why is it no longer green? Remember, this used to be green for the convoy, right? This is going to be my face when I figure out... Oh, yeah, see, now they're gray. Or silver, whatever you want to go with here. So it's no longer, green. Alrighty, well, that's new for me. But there we go. At least we now have the EMP blaster, which is good. It'll bring down shields, and that's what I'm looking for. Now we have a weapon for this goddamn monstrosity over here, too. We're broke again. We don't really have that much fuel, but I think it was worth it to get a weapon in the convoy. Alright. So, that is done with. Where do we go to now is my real question. Well, I guess we probably should be heading over to the Mercury ship to drop off the ship, right? So... You are 141 up that way. So let's take the road. Again, if we see any objectives, we want to do them just because it'll give us a bit more scrap and fuel. Fuel especially is what we're kind of low on. There's one right here, which is kind of like a raider objective, I would imagine. And there's one over here, which is a privateer one. I want to go after this one, but the thing is that we have to go through some really dodgy terrain and get to it. We might actually do it. You come across a lone figure standing by the side of the road. He has his arms outstretched and is holding out a thumb. Hitchhikers in these parts? Seriously? Okay. Well, what is this, like an ambush of some kind? We are in raider territory. Let's stop and talk, though. The man explains he is a free-minded spirit, soul-searching whilst traveling Olmec Prime. He tells you his next destination isn't too far from here and asks for a ride. Very well, hop on, my friend. Hitching a ride. You're actually not too far from where we're headed to right now. So, because we're taking that sidetrack, I'm going to ignore this objective. We'll hit this one up, though. I hope we can find something that gives us a lot of fuel right now, so I'll feel more comfortable hitting up these objectives on the way up there. You spot a large number of privateer vehicles engaged in combat. They seem to be 2 separate groups fighting each other off. Let's wait for them to finish each other off, I'm going to say, and then we'll pick up the scraps, maybe? Yeah. As you wait for them to finish each other off, they've evidently come to some sort of agreement to attack you first! Oh, you pieces of shit! Well, you know, it happens. That's okay. At least we're, fully equipped right now. Well, not fully equipped, but at least we're... Oh, shit. They weren't kidding about, coming together to fight me. That's 5 vehicles at 1 right now. Okay, I'm going to say we go after Mace Windoose, because we do have the EMP blaster now anyway. So, I'm going to say we go after this guy first, and then we can put up our shield too over here. So, let's see. You, my friend, let's focus over here. Here, and then EMP this piece of shit over here. Alright, shield's down. Good damage already. Let's bring up your shield as well, because there's some... Oh, fuck, of course. Of course we would be dealing with this type of shit. Let's move you back here, and then you over here. Alrighty. Oh, there is a fixed drone as well. That guy's about to get some healing going on right now, too. What a piece of shit. You're still up here, right? Okay. Hopefully we can do enough damage to bring him down before... anything else, though. Alright, so let's just keep bringing the assault over here. He's still recovering a lot. He's taking damage from this, or he's taking HP from this guy to heal himself up, which is good. You know what? Let's actually switch the attack over to this guy and bring him down. We have EMP ready to go again. Let's get a stun over here. Alright, this guy's down now because he basically gave all of his HP to this guy to be recovered. That's okay. That actually helped us out a little bit. This guy might be dropping some mines here pretty soon, too. This guy's shield is back up? Really? That's highly annoying. Especially because our EMP blaster isn't really even ready to go right now. You know what? We're going to have to switch targets then for a second. You come down here. Let's focus on this piece of shit. And you come down over here and focus on this guy. And then you do much of the same, although you could have gone after this guy too, right? Oh well. Let's move you back over here. And EMP blaster is ready to go. That guy's down. Oh, it's going to hit my convoy too. I'm not happy about that one. This guy's about to go down. We should focus on him too. Let's come over here. We have some hazards coming this way, which is good. EMP blast this guy right now. And then bring in the assault over here. We've taken a lot of damage with this guy. Did we take a missile that I wasn't aware of? It's a possibility. I would not be surprised if I did. Stop leeching my energy, motherfucker. Alright, oh, you're not even in range anymore. Get in range, come on. That's gonna hit my... That's fine. Oh, one of them actually killed themselves. Perfect. Alrighty. One left. Focus over here. We need to get you closer because you don't have enough range anymore with that new weapon, I have to imagine. You've taken a lot of fucking damage over here. You are a big concern for me right now. Bad Mamma Jamma. You're the one with the weapon that I gave you too, right? You motherfucker cannot go down. You are a really intricate part into our journey right now. Alright, so that guy's down now. Oof, we're gonna have to find another healing for Bad Mamma Jamma over here. So we got 39 scrap out of that and 12 fuel. Take loot. Alrighty, I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy about the amount of damage we took there. I almost feel like going back and healing, but you know what? Let's just continue going forward. Hitching a ride isn't too far from here. There is the objective itself. I should have gone through the roads maybe, but that's okay. I hope. Alright, you arrive at the hitchhiker's indicated location. Off he goes then. The hitchhiker hops off your convoy. Thanks a lot. I'm glad there are some other open-minded individuals in these wastelands. He starts walking away. What? No reward? Yeah, I want a reward, motherfucker. I don't really have anything. I thought you were helping me out of kindness. Oh, fuck. You gonna play that card with me? You have nothing at all? Well, I've heard rumors of some privateer treasures if you're interested in that sort of thing. Tell me. Okay. Privateer treasure, 128 down that way, which is where the camp's at, too. I could heal a bit, but you know what? The fuel situation isn't looking too amazing right now to actually go down there. Let's go head over here instead and see about this objective here. Hopefully it's something not too hard for us. You approach the radio signal. It sounds like an emergency broadcast. You see a few transport vehicles in the distance. Let's head over to them. You approach them and see that none of the machines are running. A great deal of people are sitting outside their vehicles. They don't look particularly well armed. There are women and children amongst them. One man in particular waves at you to get your attention. I've seen this one before. Let's see if there's anything different about it this time around. Let's hear him out. Thank God some other people. We're part of the KGL trading company. He wants fuel. We have no fuel, my friend. I'm sorry. Every time you find me, I have no fuel. I normally don't ever have fuel in this game. It feels that way. Alrighty. So, we're stranded and need a fuel. I don't suppose you'd care to help us out. I would help you out, but I mean, I have no fuel. Traders, how about we just kill you and loot your cargo? We can't miss the fuel. I'm sorry, and what's in it for me? Let's find out. Let's do the asshole route this time. You power up your weapons and watch everybody freak out in wild panic. Some of the people have weapons and try to defend themselves. They are no match for your superior firepower, but they manage to damage one of your vehicles regardless. Eventually, the screams die out. Let's investigate the wrecks. You search through the wreckage of the transport vehicles and manage to obtain a buzzsaw. Great, hey, we got a weapon out of it. I'll take it. The buzzsaw. You're not the chainsaw, are you? Huh. But you're a ramming weapon, and I like that. But I don't think you're actually really good on the hovercrafts, if I'm right. Maybe if we could find a regular vehicle, maybe like the big blue dog that always dies on me, you'd be pretty good on that one. So I'm going to hold on to you for now, but if I have to sell you, I might, just because, you know, we're low on fuel. So let's see here. Privateer treasure still down this way. Bunny Raiders on that way. Where is the spaceship again? That way. I feel like we should go there just because we could probably refuel in the process too. It seems you've driven straight into a sandstorm. This is a severe risk of losing contact with one of your vehicles. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Oh, fuck. This is absolute horseshit right now. It feels like this is one of those things where I could instantly lose one of my vehicles if I don't give the 10 fuel, but we only have 13. We're fucked. Alrighty, I'm sorry, I can't really risk it. I'm gonna have to wait it out. I'm gonna run out of fuel, and now we're gonna find out what happens when you run out of fuel. I've never seen this before. Alrighty, well, I'm out of fuel. You've broadcasted your emergency signal for some time when you suddenly spot a dust cloud approaching in the distance. Let's, open radio channels. Yar! Stranded fools ripe for the picking, of course. Big surprise there, right? Raiders who attacking us. What do you want? Begging for mercy shan't be working. Ready for weapons, threaten them, offer a trade, beg for mercy. Offer a trade? Stranded fools like yourselves are in no position to barter. Prepare to die, you filthy dogs. Okay, well. The privateers have their weapons primed and assumed a tactical formation. Hopefully the little fuel you have left will prove sufficient for this fight. Well, you know, it's not the end of the world, but let's see what they have to offer here to us. We have, of course, shielded units, why not? Let's move you out of harm's way. And we're gonna go after this guy down here first, I have to say, right? Okay, so everybody is in prime position to bring this guy down. We're gonna bring shields up. Sure, we'll bring up shields up right now. We brought this guy down before this piece of shit started healing on perfect. Now, you move up here. And we're gonna start focusing on... Mace Windu has the healing ability, right? So I don't want him healing his friend over here, so let's bring Mace Windu down, I'm gonna say. Alrighty. And can you attack from back there, or do you have to move closer? There you go, perfect. Alrighty. So that guy should be going down pretty soon. This shouldn't be a hard fight for us whatsoever. Another one down, perfect. Now we just gotta wait for EMP to come back up and bring this shield down. For now, we'll start attacking him, though. And you move back because I don't want him aiming at you with your low HP over here. Oh, we actually brought his shields down just regularly. Let's stun him, too. Make sure he doesn't get attacking on us. Move out of the way here. Alrighty, this should be an easy fight. I don't think we even took any damage that I really noticed. Maybe to our convoy, but, you know, so be it. Oh, come on, shield! Stop being a piece of shit. Alrighty. Hopefully this gets us enough fuel. Using the last remains of your fuel, you managed to defeat the privateer. Since you're so focused on extracting fuel, you don't have any time to look for scrap. You've managed to recover 18, though. Hopefully this should prove enough to return to civilized lands. Let's take the loot. Alright, we got 18 fuel. So again, it's not a game over. So thank you guys for letting me know about that, because I was worried about it right now, but that's the reason why I took a risk here. Let's head over to the spaceship Mercury, though. We didn't get any scrap, so we can't really buy fuel once we get to the Mercury itself. That's the only troublesome part about this. But here it is. We're here. We should be able to buy a bit more. Let's dump off the item that we do have now. Dump it off, I said. Alrighty. Now then, we could repair, which I would love to do, but I think... Actually, we have to repair a bit, right? Let's get you, like, at least 2 repairs. I can't afford any more. Let's go to shop and let's buy some fuel here. We'll go with, we could buy 15 more, so yeah, let's do it. Alrighty. Man, we need to find a really good event that gives me a lot of scrap, because right now we've been just kind of struggling along to find anything, really. Alrighty, so we've dropped one of the objectives off. We still have some side objectives. One of them is the Bearded Bunny Raiders, which is down that way, or up that way, I should say. And we have the Private Treasure, which is back down this way, the Privateer Treasure. You know, both sound pretty good. Is there anything up that way along with the Bearded Bunny Raiders? That seems like a really tough fight, and it's not something I kind of want to get involved with right now, I would say, too, right? You know what? The Buzzsaw? No, I don't want to equip it yet. 193 down this way. Yeah, so the Flux Capacitor is kind of nearby the Bearded Bunny Raiders, I would imagine. At least they're kind of in the same direction, and almost the same distance as well. Same with the Hyperdrive Stabilizer. Most of our objectives are up here. Well then. I guess, we'll go up towards Bearded Bunny Raiders then. Could be a tough fight, but so be it. Luckily there is a road here. A big red barrel stood in the middle of the road. You are right in front of it. A big red barrel. I feel like shooting is gonna blow up and fuck something up. I could look inside of it, but then it could be like a bomb or something. Who just leaves a barrel in the middle of the road? I'm gonna look inside. It's filled with disappointment. Oh, okay, you know what? I'm okay with that. You might be disappointed, game, or you think I'm disappointed? I'm not. I'm happy that there was no trick bomb in there, like it was some sort of like Wile E. Coyote versus Roadrunner bullshit. Fucking Acme products or something. Alrighty, we have an objective over here, which I'm going to definitely do for the potential of scrap and more fuel. The signal appears to be an emergency signal. Of course, there are always emergency signals. It seems to be crudely edited, as the change of pitch and volume between the different words is quite apparent. Raiders are probably using a signal to ambush travelers. Let's ambush them ourselves. You prepare an ambush and wait. Not too long after several unsuspecting raider vehicles approach your position, before they have a chance to react, you manage to get some shots in, completely destroying one of their vehicles. Haha! Alright, I'm glad we did that. So, we have some potential junk happening over here. Let's move you down. Now let's see where these vehicles are coming in from. Down over here. 3 vehicles, that's not too bad. Alrighty, none of them have any shields too. So let's focus here, and bring you down over here to focus on this guy too. Let's bring up our shields, and let's also probably get a stun on one of these pieces of shit here for a while. Alright, 1 vehicle down. Excellent. That was pretty good. Now you, however, are trying to have me avoid you. So let's see if I can move here fast enough. Are you big enough? Can you get it up, rude boy? Let's see. Let me move back up over here because there's some shit happening. This is not the time to be singing Rihanna music, by the way. Falcon? Alrighty. You should probably move up here because this guy's about to go down. Perfect. Now, everybody focus over here, and this should be a relatively easy fight for us. Let me tell you right now, we are doing pretty goddamn well with our vehicles. Like, we are capable of a lot of damage. The only thing is that it feels like we're kind of a glass cannon in a sense, where we do a lot of damage, but we also take a lot of damage as well. 9 fuel and 33 scrap. We'll take the loot. Alrighty, it's something. It wasn't really an amazing payoff, but it was something. Bearded Bunny Raiders are still down that way. Let's go for it, I guess, and see what awaits us up here. Any objectives I want to keep an eye on? There's one over here. Oh, there's one right here, too. This is going to be a raider one, too. Sure, let's give it a try. The signal appears to be coming from an old saloon. Alrighty, so with this one here, I've been told in the comments that there is actually, it's RNG based, obviously, but there is a chance to also get a vehicle to join you if you go along with this quest, or if you do one of the choices. I forget what the choice was, but there is a possibility of actually acquiring a vehicle from this one. So this is a saloon one that we've done already twice before in our last runs. They want to offer us to go inside. It's going to be like a woman and some dude. They're going to offer us drinks. So if we drink it, we're going to all pass out. If we don't drink it, we don't pass out. I'm going to go ahead and not drink it this time. You sit calmly and simply look at the drink. The rest of your men begin drinking it, and within minutes they are all either yelling like madmen or unconscious on the floor. So they drank it, I didn't. You stand up to help them, but you are cracked over the head from behind. When you wake up, the woman looms over you holding your pistol. Grab your backup and shoot her, take it from her, lay down low and wait your chance. I'm going to try to take it back. As an unguarded moment, you try to take back your weapon. While you do succeed, it turns out the woman has been shot in the commotion. Point your weapons at the comedian. Alright, so this is a completely different path that we've taken now. I don't think I've ever killed her before. Eyes wide with fear, Michael Fritz stammers, We were going to rob you guys and then leave you to the raiders out back. I can call them off and if you let me live. Please let me live. I'm the funny guy. Don't kill the funny guy. I'm going to take him with me this time. See what happens. Thank you. I promise I'll be an asset to your team. He runs to the bar and grabs a set of keys and heads outside. You and your men run up to your convoy and prepare to leave. It turns out Michael Fritz double-crossed you, however, as several vehicles appear from behind the saloon and move in to engage you. Fuck! I was hoping we were going to get him to join. Oh, RNG, you piece of shit. Alrighty, not too worried. Let's bring you down here and here. And let's bring you over here. So, fire here this way. You come down over here too. You fire over here if you can. Let's bring you down this side. Do that. Let's bring up our shield so we don't take any damage over here. And let's go ahead and stun this piece of shit over here for now. Both of you guys are shooting correct? Yes. Alright, one of them down. Perfect. Let's go after the other one that's down here because we're here anyway. Oh, he got in front of my fucking pad. Alrighty. That's fine. Come over here. And over here. Our shields are still up on our convoy, so it's not really a big deal just yet. This guy should be going down pretty soon. Pretty soon. Come on. We could stun somebody again. Let's go after this piece of shit who's just right on my tail over here doing damage. I'm going to move you back a little bit so you're ready to move out of the way. And then you should probably come up here. And start working on this guy. And you come over through this side. Perfect. And then you work on this dude. Alrighty, convoy's still looking fine, even though it's taking most of the damage. The shield that we have actually activated on occasion does help us out a bit. Let's go ahead and stun this guy here for a while. That guy should be going down now. Perfect. And then you bring you down this side. Shoot over here and shoot over here. Actually, let's move you down out of the way. Alrighty, this guy is basically boned. Let's see what we get out of this. As long as we get some good, decent amount of scrap for this objective, I'm okay with it. And some fuel too, that would be great as well. All the ambushing raiders have been defeated. You find some loot in the wrecks, 15 fuel, 29 scrap, and we actually 29 scrap? Scrap. And a light pulse laser as well. We'll take everything And, you know, I'm relatively okay with what we got right there. I can't really be too upset about it. So, we're going to call it an episode here. We're at 67 scrap, 31 fuel. We're looking a lot better than that, but Fuck X could definitely use a little bit of HP. We're still headed over to the Bearded Bunny Raider mission here, which hopefully actually unlocks more vehicles for me as well. As long as we get some unlocks in this run, I'm going to be happy. But again, we're looking to finally fucking beat the game itself. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.